Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I have a top 5 SMGs of Season 3 meta. These guns, ever since the FFAR nerf, has actually come back into the scene and have caused a lot of chaos within some of the top CDL players, you know, even some like Iceman Isaac, Swag, Nick Merckx, you know, them lot, they're always like juggling up SMGs and they don't know which ones to use. So yeah, so I'm gonna give you my top 5 SMGs, which I think are best suited for each scenario and what you want to do, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna give you my top 5 SMGs now. Yo guys, so coming in at number 5, we have the Fennec. This gun is absolutely amazing in the 1v2 scenarios, the 1v1 scenarios. You'll always outdraw your opponent no matter what. However, I think the biggest cons of this weapon is how fast it goes through ammo, considering it's only like a 45 round mag maximum. I think it's a 45 round mag. I can't remember. I haven't used this gun in so long, but I know how much of a beast it used to be when I used to use it when it first came out, and oh, it just shredded. So yeah, I think it lacklusters in the 1v3 scenarios and the 1v4 scenarios. Especially it takes one, I think it like one clip to kill someone and down someone even, you know. So yeah, so my attachments to this gun is the ZLR 18-inch deadfall barrel. This increases the bullet velocity, recoil control, and damage range. So it'd give you an extra attachment over the muzzle. I guess that's what's good about this weapon, because you could always have more attachments onto this gun instead of having to equip the monolithic suppressor on this instead. And then for the underbarrel, we go the Merc foregrip for that better hip fire accuracy, you know, trying to get better in. And then we go for the 40 round drum mag. Oh, I was wrong. It was 40 rounds, not 45. My bad, my bad. Gotta get the most out of your ammo, you know what I mean? And then next we take the stippled grip tape. Quicker ADS time when you're sprinting. And then the last attachment, you take sleight of hand just to get more reloads off and more ammo as you're fighting off these 1v2s, 1v3s. It's so coming clutch for us, especially the slow reader on the 40 round drum mag. It will help you boost it more. So yeah, to be honest, you could either use the stipple grip, or you could probably use the ZLR blade over it, I think. But it's all in all, I think you mainly want to either get the stipple grip, or you'd want to get the 5MW laser over it. But it's up to you, it's sort of preference really. But yeah, so that is my Fennec build. On to the next one. So coming in at number 4, we have the Cold War MP5K. This gun would have been amazing, but I think the recoil is just so It's the horizontal recoil is no, not horizontal. Sorry, the vertical recoil is just absolutely insane in this weapon. And I think even for me on PC, it's kind of hard to like keep pulling it down because of how high that recoil is. You know. So, but it's absolutely amazing. The TTK is better than the Mac 10, but all in all, it's a good all-round weapon for taking on 1v3s and 1v4s, especially considering it has a 50 round drum mag, which the Modern Warfare version only has a 45 round mag. So yeah, I'll bring into the attachments. So we go for the Aeg Suppressor. We take the Task Force barrel for better damage range and bullet velocity. Then we'll take the Feed Engine grip to try and negate that horizontal recoil and the vertical recoil that's very hard going on. Then we'll take the Snag 50 round drum over the 50 round salvo. Basically, the aim down sight time is massively different in this game, especially on the Cold War weapons. And then for the last attachment, you can either take the Raider stock, no stock, collapsible stock, or you could take the Serpent Wrap, which is because all the wraps have now been fixed now. I think Serpent Wrap is a good ADS time, good ADS, and it has good mobility and control, you know, with the get weapon. So yeah, all in all, this gun is just, I don't know. I could never seem to control the recoil, but if you could get that recoil down to a T, you would absolutely destroy with this gun. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll bring you on to the next one. So coming in at number 3, we have the ultimate Mac 10. This gun is still, I believe, up there with one of the top weapons in the game. It's not. It may have been nerfed, but I still think now that the FFAR has been nerfed, this has now been coming into one of the top most competing weapons in Warzone right now. It's still rocking the same attachments as you would, you know. However, I just feel like the Cold War weapons are just going to get nerfed into the ground. The Modern Warfare guns are just making a comeback, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, wink. Later on, I'll show you reasons why. But yeah, I'll go straight into the attachments. This one, we take the Aeg Suppressor. Obviously, reasons bullet velocity and damage range and damage. Next, we take the Task Force barrel for the effective damage range and bullet velocity. Next, we take the Field Agent grip. Then we'll take the 53 Stalag over the 53 Salvo, ADS as usual. Then we could either take the Raider stock, or the no stock, or Serpent wrap. This is all based on preference, really, all based on your own preference. But in my opinion, I would prefer to run the Raider stock. Some people like to run without the Field Agent grip, because if you do it this way, you can actually run faster than the train with this loadout. For some reason, I don't understand how, considering, I don't know, it just makes no sense, but you can somehow outrun the train with this loadout. So yeah, all in all, this is an all-round good gun for good close range, especially when it's fast, very fast fire rate, and very fast TTK. So yeah, on to the next one, boys. So, coming in at number 2, we have. It's a very close second, actually. Very close second, I believe. The Bullfrog. This Bullfrog, ever since the FFA, has come at one of the top tier SMGs in this game. It has become unstoppable, especially with a few variants of on the loot ground, loot we the loot ground pickups. You know, it's just been unstoppable, and you can't. It's just a killer machine. Pair this with a sniper, and you just really are good to go. You know. So with the attachments of this one, we run the Aeg Suppressor, Task Force barrel. You know, for the effective damage range and the bullet velocity. Then we'll take the 65 round. This is optional because it already has a lot of ammo already in there, but I like to take the 65 round mag. Then we'll take the KGB target designator. This is good because it won't slow down your ADS, but it will also increase your effective damage range on your gun. And then you take that PKM for the fastest. When you're shooting, you can follow your enemy like, whoop, you know, very fast, very fast. Sometimes people like to run the Specnaz grip with it, but I just feel like it just does not need it, you know. Same with the what's it called? The microflex LED. It's just not needed. It has a very clean eyesight. It has like a Grau-esque iron sight that is very clean, and you can use to see through and get them clean headshots on your enemy, you know. Ever since the FFAR nerf, this gun has been creeping up very slowly, you know. So yeah, on to the next one, boys. Coming in at number 1, it is my baby, the MP5K Modern Warfare version. This gun is my favourite SMG of all time. I think this has been an absolute staple in the meta since the FFAR got nerfed, and there's no doubt about it. There's just no questions asked, to be honest. This gun, I feel it's been around for a long time, but I believe people just didn't use it as much because of the release of the Cold War guns. Everyone was overhyping them, and then as soon as they get nerfed into the ground, this gun is back. It's back. It's back. It's back for good. I think it won't get nerfed because it's such a balanced and outperforms every single gun. It's always good to pair this either with a sniper if you want to go for them aggressive plays, or pair it with the AMAX. In my opinion, I'll always pair this with the AMAX because the AMAX is, these two weapons are just absolutely unstoppable. So yeah, for this one, so for the attachments for this, you can either run the monolithic, or you can change that out for the Aeg Suppressor. This is it's very interchangeable. It just depends on your situation and your scenario. But for me, I like the monolithic integral. Then next we run the Merc foregrip for the hip fire accuracy. What I like about this gun, it's just so versatile, and you can use it in many different situations, and you could change up any attachments, and it just wouldn't affect the gun. It just wouldn't, because it just outbeats every other SMG in this game. We obviously go for the staple 45 round mag. You stick with the Merc foregrip, and you stick with the monolithic. It's just these last two attachments. You can change up. You can either go with the 5mm laser. Oh, 5mm laser. You can either go with the snippy grippy. You can either go with the sleight of hand. You can either go with the collapsible, F-tap collapsible. But all in all, it's just such an amazing weapon. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's just no difference. But my personal preference in this gun is I run that, take off the sword, put on the 5mm laser, and that is my go-to setup, because it's an absolute hip firing machine, especially when the reticle CORSAIR is like that small on your screen. You just can't miss a bullet if you land all your shots on an enemy, especially if one randomly pops up to his head or two pops up to his head. It's just an instant dead man. So yeah, I will show you the honourable mention right now. So guys, this gun is my honourable mention, the LC-10. This gun, although it may have received a slight buff, I don't believe it's up there to compete with the top weapons that I've shown you in my top 5 SMGs. It did receive a buff, but I feel like it needs the other guns to be nerfed in order for this to be slowly creeping into the meta, as you say, for it to crack into the top 5, you know, and to be used in permanent and staple loadouts. In my opinion, I'd pair this with a sniper or an AR, such as the AMAX or the Grau or the Krig, you know. So for my attachments to this, I run the Aeg Suppressor. I would run the Task Force Barra, however, I haven't unlocked it yet. I haven't leveled up this gun enough, unfortunately. But for now, I just stick with the 11.9 reinforced heavy. Then we run the Field Agent foregrip. As I said, I haven't leveled this gun up, so I use the foregrip for now. 45 round mag. The attachments on this, as I said, it's interchangeable. The SOF target detonator seems like the best choice for me right now, as I haven't leveled up this gun right now. You can either use a Serpent Wrap or the Raider stock once it's been unlocked by me. I just haven't used this gun much. It's not really my favourite gun to use, considering the MP5K is just absolutely up there, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, boys. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can give you more content and more, you know, just carry on what I love doing, and this is what I love doing for you guys, you know, and I just don't want to stop doing it. So yeah, thanks for watching, boys. Peace.